Good evening, guys, and welcome to your highlight of the week. We've got the Division 1 boys in action for round 2 of your Euro Division 1 stream. I just need to hop into a party chat. Good evening, Cheese. Nice to have you with us. Good luck for tonight's Grand Prix. We'll just hop into a party chat, guys. 2 seconds as we get this party started. So we are in a party now, so that should be okay. So the guys in the game chat will need to. So we've got Spain. Could be an interesting one, this. I mean, you've always got the aspect of some wet weather here. Could be an interesting one, this. We did race with the guys in your Division 1, so they joined Divisions 2 and 3 together for our NPC race midweek. Well, midweek, and we are midweek, so obviously Monday. No. Getting an echo on the audio. I'm gonna relaunch the stream, Cheese, just to oh, hang on. I'm gonna relaunch the stream. Actually, how's that now? Just tweaked a couple of settings there, Cheese. If you just yeah, it might be from I have the stream open. I may have just left the audio a little bit loud there from the relay. Sweet, yeah. I just had the all it does, I was just checking to make sure I didn't have any stream issues before I got in, but obviously I couldn't hear my own echo. Thanks for that one. Big shout out to our race winner on Monday, which was Daz. Daz started P15 in Monday's Grand Prix. He did DNF in Q1, but obviously had enough time to get himself through. However, he went on to win. He did manage to run 23 laps, I think 23 or 24 laps, medium compound tyre. Dropped the softs on for the final stint and pushed. Yeah, I could very well imagine it, Ghost. Yeah. However, though, if Kitch is in the Grand Prix tonight, I mean, I wouldn't rule out him. He did go soft hard and did run those hards a very substantial amount of the Grand Prix. However, he did say that he would be going back towards changing his strategy. So, depending on how it comes down to pace between these two, once they actually get through to a situation where they're on a similar strategy, could be a good one. I mean, these two are especially quick, but I mean, with your Division 1, any of these guys can easily win a race. Anyone. I wouldn't rule out any guy here from taking the lead or nailing a strategy. Obviously, we have the safety car aspect for Div 1, I believe. Let's try and work this out. Being a bit daft. Yeah, so safety car will be involved tonight, and also we do have wet weather. Obviously, wet weather can change things quite drastically. Well, we can see some stuff. Good evening, Luca. I hope you got some practice in for your Grand Prix tomorrow. Be keeping my eye out on you if if I'm around to get in. I'll probably watch the stream in the background of whatever I'm doing. I think I might be off to play snooker or something. But I'll be coming back to check. That's 100%. Good luck to you. Yeah, Luca, I think Hendo and Bono are probably going to discuss what's going on with your teammate situation, and probably once everyone settles into their respective divisions, there may be some adjustments. But I wouldn't worry, mate. You know, there's plenty of good drivers who are, you know, driving across all of the Alpha Tauri Rapid Euro divisions and also Australia. So the team will still succeed. I mean, last year you nailed it on your own in the McLaren anyway, so. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Plenty of rapid guys in tonight's stream. Don't forget, guys, you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Get yourselves to sullysshirts.com, the official sponsor of Rapid Racing League, and check out their merch. You can also get personalised merch for yourself if you're in the league and stuff. No, Quig hasn't left Div 2, Luca. He's decided just to hop in as a reserve for tonight's Grand Prix. Guys are starting to ready up now. Comms is a bit quiet. Is that louder, some Neek? Is that louder for you now? Don't forget, guys, get yourselves on the relevant social media platforms. for the league. Obviously, don't forget to get yourselves in for the YouTube channel, Instagram. What else have we got? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And make sure you guys are also checking your relevant Discords, especially for your league announcements and any news. So I think last night or the night before we did have an event in the Discord for some Among Us. So obviously look to check it out. Good evening to you, Scott. TikTok with a little winky face. Some little rapid after dark action. But yeah, if you remember the Rapid family, just get yourselves on all the relevant social medias. You can have some fun. See what kind of stuff's posted. There'll be updates all over the social media platforms. And then also you don't miss anything. You're not going a week later and you're like, oh, why did I miss this? Well, because it was posted on the Discord. But yourselves in the Discord, make sure you're checking these things. Obviously, just a quick, gentle reminder to check it. And if you're not checking it, why haven't you checked it? See? Anyway, we're in Spain without the S. Qualifying one. All drivers are expected to be on the softs, unless you're feeling very brave and your name might be Rapid Daz and you might decide to go, do you know what, fancy the mediums. I don't think even these that daft. We're going to have Connor coming out on track very, very quickly in the Mercedes. We'll hop on board with him. First guy's out on track. Mr. Connor making his debut for the wheel. C4 Division 1. He did use it on Monday. His last result was unfortunately a DNF. But I know he's been working, he's been grinding out the time, make sure everything's settled and nailed down. So hopefully we can see some improvement on the finishing positions. Always good to see our guys doing well, especially when they're sporting that Rapid name. Lucas put laughing emojis and See! Man's playing tonight as well. He's going to score lots of goals. He's going to do lots of soccer kicks. But never mind for that. All about the soccer kicks. We've got Grand Prix action, so that's what we need to focus on. So your first outlap will be from this Mercedes driver. I think I'll kick it off with a Rapid Corsa flying lap. Got a sip of alcoholic beverage. Not going to name it because it's not an ad. Other names of alcohol are available. So we'll start this lap. Coming around the last corner down onto the straight. Connor goes hard and flat, hits some telemetry and everything up. So he's going to come down. There's a guy coming out the pit lane, making to do well to avoid now. Hits the 150, 100 board down into the 60, 75 metre area. Hits the brake, round the right hander, up the left hander. Doesn't dance too much with that runoff area because you can invalidate. Keeps it flat, gets it nice and tight to the inside there on the exit of turn 3 up the hill. Purple first sector, round this long right hander. The track can peel away from you there on the exit. Back down a little bit of squeaking on the brakes, a bit of a lock up as he goes down the hill on the hairpin, just in the start of sector 2 now. Here he comes down, dancing with that little entrance curve there, through the right and the left handers. Stays away from that curve. Now is he going to keep it flat? He has kept it on the throttle, as he is opening through the DRS zone. As he comes down, dips it through the second part of the hairpins that we have in this game. Trey does very well to stay out of his way. Doesn't want to take too much curve on that little left-hander. Round another long right-hander. A little bit of exit there, which what he needs just to keep that pace. In through this tight, windy complex, through the chicane of sector 3. Through the left, through the right. Don't run off too far, you will invalidate. Stay off that grass. Gets it down at the last straight. Good dance on exit curve there. Nice and flat out. And a 1:18.1 from Connor. And that is your first Rapid Corsa flying lap of this week. There may be more. Luca, I am a football man. But I'm also an NFL man. And I'm also a rugby man. So I'm Manchester United, Green Bay Packers, and I'm a Newcastle Falcons fan as well. We've got S-Winger in the Williams now. We'll ride on board and see what he's up to. Brings it in nice and fast there into this tight left and right hand chicane at the end of sector 3 and the end of the lap. Doing very, very well. Keep the car under control, keeps it planted. Nice balance from the car. 17.1, excuse me for the burp. Connor has actually spun there. He's just getting out the way. He might just be getting out the way. Not to worry. As if MK in the Alpine. Freitag 12. Oh dear. That's not what you want to see. Freitag will be starting in the pit lane then as Rapid Banana comes out. Connor does well to get out of the way. Never seen a Haas go so fast. Jeez! It dances with that little left hand curve. So 12 cheese would have been 12 would have been after the hairpin going up the long right hander, right cheese? Am I right there? Just before the chicane complex. We are going to hop on board with Brought the Loose Room in the Sister Williams of Tristan. Oh, turn 2 it was. C. T2. I thought you said T2, T12. My bad. We are going to ride on board with Proto Lucem. He seems to have abandoned this lap, but battery's charged. Looks like he's just been burning some fuel off. So we'll monitor him, see how he gets on. But he's the only guy on a flying lap who hasn't actually set a time yet. So it's the lap, as he has chewed the curb in half. 8 guys in for tonight's stream. Good evening to all of you. Get yourselves in the chat if you're in. Let us know what you're doing, what you're up to this evening, what you're getting on with. It's always good to see what's going down in Chinatown. So, Proto Lucem will be starting his flying lap now, we can believe. Here he comes down turn 1. Good chunk of entrance. Through 1, round the left hand of 2. Here he goes, the big gaping long right hander. Gets a good line, keeps it. He's keeping that throttle down. He's kept it all the way down. Upshift into 7th. At the end of turn 3. Now down into 4. Brings it down into 4th gear as he goes round turn 4. Always that corner coming away from you now. Down the bank into 5. Nice and tight. You don't want to start chewing the curb. You can spin. Now he's going to go through the left and right of 6 and 7. Sorry, 6 is that slight left-handed dip after the hairpin. Up the bank onto 9. Does well not to invalidate there, because you can carry a bit of speed through there. Trey doing well to get out the way as he comes down into the hairpin of turn 10. Up onto this tricky left hand of turn 11 and round for the long hand of 12. Does well there, just a little hesitant because obviously Chewbacca has spun. Into 13, then through the streak 15. Very smooth, gets it down on the powered car, steps out a little bit but he keeps it going well. Round 16 onto the final straight. What kind of time are we going to see from the Williams? 17.7 will keep him P10. We've got Vanity on a lap now. Oh, he's spun. Is he beat? Oh, he's out. Vanity has binned it. Vanity is out there. That's a shame to see. So we've got 3 guys now currently sat out. That's a shame, cheese. But you've got your free tyre choice, and if you have got pace, so you're climbing up through the grid as the race goes on. Husky getting the power down. Really just holding it in, probably to burn some fuel. Both the McLaren boys on the oh, as he spun it. Kimmy's also gone. I think Kimmy's just sat in the pit lane. He feels like he has done enough. Husky now seeing what he can do. Yeah, he is saving the RS, so I think he's just burning fuel off, and he's going to go for a solid lap. Probably maybe giving Estwinger also says that's enough for me. I'm done. Yeah, so I mean, one more guy to DNF here, and we won't have to worry about anyone being eliminated. We'll have no pressure for you guys to get laps in. Also, Cheese, I don't know if you were in on Monday, but this happened on the Monday night as well, and I think we did only have 8 going into Q3. You know, anything can happen. 8 minutes left in the session as Vaughn comes back in. Husky's binned it as well. So that's Connor. That's Connor in the wall there at turn. I think he's done it the same place. Vanny's just done it. Yeah, he's done it through the left hand of 7. Well, as long as Vaughn sets a time, if he's in the stream, that'll be everybody through. Vaughn, no pressure. You will have to beat Connor's time of a 1:18.194. Obviously, just bear that in mind, mate, as you're going round. Excuse me, I'm tired. It's a hard life building engine. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. Ryan, do you play rugby? I used to. I played rugby till I was about 18. I played scrum half, fly half, or winger. Yeah. I enjoyed it, but then I had to fill in for a scrum in the second row. And someone stood on my nose when the scrum collapsed, and yeah, I got my nose broke. So it wasn't something I went back to. I think after that, I was lucky to escape with a straight nose afterwards. Oh my God! Rapid Willie there. Zim MK does well to stay out of the way. Could have been nasty, that one. Yeah, once I was lucky to get my nose straight after that. So I was never been pretty, mate. Always been ugly with an F. Ugly. Always been fugly, mate. That happened and I got away. That was it. I went, look, I'm not playing anymore. So. As we are I'm gonna hop on board with Vaughn now. Vaughn is just starting his flying lap. So Vaughn through turn 1, turn 2, good fucking, oh God, he's scrammed that curve. Through the long right-hander, keeps the car flat. That's what we want to see. There is a car in front of him. Do well to get out of the way. Put the loose room. Through turn 4, the long right-hander of 4. Sorry. Swift, so right to left. Left to right, down through 5. Good. He's rolling over the curb there. Is he confident that he can nail the car here as he comes through 7? Doesn't want to invalidate there. He's invalidated on 8. But he can go again. So he is going to change the battery. Oh! That could have been nasty. Vaughn could have been out. He hasn't got wing damage, so he's done very well to stay out of that. He's a very lucky boy. He's going to pour some gravel over the track though for you boys. He's going to try and shake some of that gravel off before it goes on a lap. Getting the car side to side. Guys, if you become a Rapid Racing subscriber tonight, you'll get $10 US off your own Rapid personalised shirt. So make sure to have a look. If you want to subscribe, it'd be very nice. You help to support the channel. Help support the guys who manage it and manage the league. So you'd be helping Hendo and stuff. They take a lot of time to do this. Other guy who does it is Vaughn. So we will ride on board with Vaughn. Obviously still needs to get that lap time in. Try not to invalidate too much. Down the 100-metre board. Braking around the 60-metre area. Through the right-hander. Over the left. Not taking that much curve this time. Now he takes a good wide line to get it tight round 3. Keeping the car flat. Keeping the car flat. Keeps it well in the limits. Through the shaky disappearing turn of 4. Car tries to always run away from you there, but he keeps it in. Down through 5. Nice and tight there. Good exit. Good exit. Doesn't want to take too much there. Don't want to clip the grass. Can take time off, yeah. After 6 we dip through. Ah, he's invalidated again. We are going to go again. I think Hendo might be doing Div 3, Luca, on Rapid Racing Extra. Vaughn on the cusp of a potential elimination if he doesn't get a lap time in. Come on mate, you've got it in the locker. We need to see that time get punched in. Here we go again. Good Vaughn. Let's go. Saw through. Down on the back straight. 150, 100 down at the 60 area. Swings it in. Does well not to invalidate there on turn 1. Avoids the curve for 2. Keeping the car flat. Wide entry. Tight line through 3. Good exit. Keeps the car flat. Round through the disappearing turn of 4. Here he goes down now. Down on the bank. Left to the right hand side of the track. Swinging in for this tight apex for 5. Here he goes through 6. Can he stay off the curbs and not invalidate here through 7? Does well through 7. Not too much spin there through 8. He's hit the grass though, which still takes some time. Keeps it nice and neat. Doesn't invalidate through 9. We have seen some guys spin there. Purple sector 2 for him as he goes through the hairpin of 10 at the end of the DRS straight. Over the curb now, through 11. Now another long right-hander as we go back up a hill towards 12. Here we go. Through the right hand now of 13. Down into the chicane of 14 and 15. Here we go boys, let's do this. Come on, through the last turn. What time is Vaughn going to post here? It should be good. Should be enough to get him through. 17.7 sits in P12. That he'll say thank you very much there. That's him done. I've just knocked my Pringles over. Excuse me, guys, whilst I go to get a drink. Well, a few guys are out here. We've got Husky, Cheese, Freitag, Vanity, Connor, and Ziv MK are all out. Obviously, Connor and Ziv MK will start 14th and 15th. As P20's not here, we don't have a driver. I don't know whether Kitch is coming. We will find that out. Sure to keep you guys updated. Obviously, keep your eyes watching out for him getting in. We're going to go get a drink. We're going to move into Q2. So this is where you'll see the variation of strategies. Before I go get a drink, I'll get the tyres up so you guys in the stream can see who's running what. You can see and then make your own assumptions on what you think is going to happen through Q2. Obviously, we'll have to go get a drink. Obviously, what strategies you think guys are going to race, drop it in the chat. Let me have a look and we can discuss what's going to happen. There is some raindrops there, guys. There may be some forecast rain. I can't see the weather forecast here, guys. So you know just as much as me. Rain spots, it could be a shower through this 15-minute session. We may have 15 minutes of rain on the way, which means we may dry towards the end, or it may lash down. I am going to hop on board. Who's going to get the thing whilst I go for a stream? We'll run on board with Banan. Banan opting for soft compound. So we will ride on board with the Dutchman as we go through. Ravens, no, I wouldn't say it's... No, I wouldn't say there's enough water there, Cheese, yet. I mean, I'm normally a guy who likes to balance, I like to gamble in these types of situations. And for me, that's still... I think you'd still overheat your inters there. Maybe 5 minutes down the road you probably will see some inter switches, but these guys have got to get a lap in. You're brave if you're on the medium and you are in the slower section because you might not get a lap on the soft, so you're going to have to be brave here. As I am going to just pop get a drink, guys. 2 seconds. And I'm back. So we are going to join Banan coming towards the end of his final lap. Kimmy 120.0, Estwinger 23. Peach 20.4, Protelusum 20.5, Banan slower on the soft than Kimmy on the medium. Keep you guys' eyes peeled on that. As we are going to move through, there is a yellow flag sector 1. Chewbacca coming through there as Daz goes 20.1. Chewbacca must have invalidated. Drago here, let's see what he can do. Definitely starting to get more rain now, cheese. 18 guys in the stream. Jeez! Good evening to everyone in the stream. Good to see a big turnout, Banan. Big shout out to you in the stream. My Dutch brother from another mother. Big love to you, mate. I want to see you do very well. I want to see you shaking that hat all over the Catalan track. Come on! Boom! We are going to ride a ball with Drago in the Ferrari. Purple sector 1. Whether it's right or not, we'll see. Daz has said that's enough for him. Sorry, no, Kimmy in the pit lane. Sorry, you normally get used to seeing him. Caltador, Ricky. Good evening to you, Chief. Good evening, Connor. Connor binned at Q1, but he's going to be in the chat. Connor, with you being a rapid guy and commentating, do you want to hop into the comments box whilst we go through qualifying, like Daz did for NPC? You're more than welcome to come and join us in the box for the last 2 sessions if you want. But I'm confident you're through. Yeah, I think the delta times are going to start dropping now, but I think you're safe there. Yeah, no worries, Connor. Hopefully you don't bin it in the race, though. I want to see you do well to finish. Is that Vaughn binning it? Is Vaughn binning it, or is he retired in the pit lane? Maybe for a tyre choice there. Trey right on the cusp there. Drago will go again here. Hopefully he can improve on that time. Kimmy and Banana have said that's enough. We're done. Thank you. Toddy's done provisional P1 at 119.9. First to break into the 19s. For this session. Estwinger also has said, you know, that's enough. I'm done. Another reminder in the chat, guys, you're not properly dressed until you're wearing a Sully's. Obviously, you will get $10 off for every subscription to the channel. If you are subscribing, get yourselves in, you get $10 discount. If you are a sub to the channel. As Drago is coming in. Also keeping out of that wall. Everybody's in the pit lane except Chewie and Toddy. Toddy might be done here. I think most guys are going to be coming in. No, Okay, Chewbacca's just drove straight through the pit lane. But never mind, he's back out on track. Most of the guys are choosing to retire, obviously, because times are going to get a lot slower now. Starting to see slight parts of moisture start to gather on the track now, so I fear that quite a few guys may be out. Connor, just for the guys in the chat, could you drop us the weather forecast, please, just so we can know what to expect? Because we've got 19, 20 guys here. It'd be nice to see what's going to be happening. If you don't mind. Bosh. Yeah, roger that, Connor. Vorno has said that the weather will be moist. Moist. Hi guys, this is Rapid Calls. I'm going to be streaming some ASMR for you guys here in the stream. This is Rapid Calls. Only joking, we're not going to do ASMR. I'm not going to talk to you in a creepy, soft-spoken voice. All guys in the pit lane. Trey's gone back out on. He's going to try the soft compound here. He's brave on them tyres now. There's a lot of moisture. Puddles are starting to gather now on the track. Has he left it too late? We will see. Obviously, good luck to him. Hopefully, he can get himself into that top 10. Knocking Vaughn out. Vaughn's not racing here now. Whether we see that once he gets his power down. Let's see. Everybody else in the pit lane. I think the three guys pulled the loose from Rapid Willie and Chewbacca. I think you guys are safe. Everyone else is out. So we're going to have a quiet 5 minutes now. DRS has been disabled. Yeah, it's going to be too late for Trey. Unfortunately, just a tad too late. I think it's safe to say our top 10 is going to be decided. So our top 10 will be Toddy, Kimmy, Daz, Banan, Estwinger, Mr. Peach, Protelusrum, Rapid Willie, Chewbacca and Vaughn. So that'll be Trey, Drago and your Nanswet all saying goodbye for Q2. Changing conditions obviously has caught a couple of guys out. Just quality is wet. We do have a dry race. Thank you very much to Daz. Big shout out to Daz there for giving us a weather forecast. So guys, we are to expect your dry race. Just a bit of rain in the qualifying session, which has caught people out. This has caught people out now. So your grid's going to be a bit mixed up. Some drivers may see themselves there. Trey, Drago, Nansway, if they had pace. Trey is going to try the intermediate. So we'll ride on board with him. Only him and Protelusrum we can ride on board with now. So we'll see what the Aston Martin can do on the intermediate compound tyre. Yeah, we'll see. Does mean though we will have 10 cars, not 8 from the NPC. We'll have a full 10 for the Div 1 Q3. Extra 2 guys making it in due to no crashing. Obviously, guys take it cautious in the changing conditions. Oh, excuse me, I am tired. Trey on an out lap then, coming onto his flying lap on the intermediates. We'll just see how he gets on here. I'll let you know his delta time and then we'll see if we are going to have a bit of a moment. Obviously no DRS is going to be a killer, especially on that straight. Second straight's not too big, so maybe there might not be too much variable there. His acceleration, he's had to lift there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing much. Yeah, he's 2.8 seconds down, obviously running wide there on the bank of turn 3. So Q2 has ended. We will be saying goodbye to Nan's Wet P13, Rapid El Drago P12, and Trey, who did give it a go on the other compound tyres. Fortunately, not making it work. He'll start P11 in the Aston Martin. So obviously you've got Toddy, Kimmy, Daz, Banan, Estwinger, Mr. Peach, Protolusrum, Rapid Willie, Chewbacca and Vaughn all moving through to Q3. This is their chance to get themselves as high up the grid as possible. So we're going to be seeing wet compound tyres here. I believe it's absolutely tanking it down now. Yeah. Who's coming out first? That's what we're going to have to keep our eyes out for. There's a few guys thinking about inners here. We've got Banana out on track. So, and Toddy. Toddy opting inters. His teammates going wet. I think these guys, I mean, they've got 12 minutes, so you can just, you know, test the water, see how these inters feel. For me, I think that's a full wet. Being totally honest, it's absolutely tanking it down. Hello, good evening to you, madam, my lovely lady. How are you this evening? Hope you're enjoying your film as you join us for Q3 of the Rapid Racing League Euro Division 1 Round 2 Spain. We've seen some wet weather qualifying. Riding on board with Toddy now. Validated his whole lap. It's not going to really make a difference. But it's going to be interesting to see where the delta time lies between most of the grid who've opted for wet compound tyres. But there is 3 or 4 who are thinking about inters. Toddy, Willie, Vaughn and Kimi Räikkönen all opting for inters. Whether there's actually going to be a significant pace difference or not, we'll see. I mean, the proof is in the pudding here, guys, so we'll see what happens. There's a yellow sector 3. Banan is the wrong way around. So it is on with Toddy. Hannah says good luck to everyone, so you've got a good luck off the missus. Any of you guys watching the stream, my lovely lady has said good luck to you guys. Toddy here coming through turn 2. Here he goes round. How's he going to take turn 3? Is he going to be confident? He is confident. He's keeping the throttle down. Throttle down on the exit, power out. Now into turn 4. Another wide hairpin. Let's see how he gets on. Keeps it nice to the right into the tight downhill hairpin of turn 5. Nice on the power, avoiding curves in the wet through the little bend of 6. Now into the left and right of 7 and 8. Through 7, no spin. Back end stays nice and neat. Through 8, up the hill towards 9. Obviously a bit of lift in there. He's invalidated it. He has invalidated it. He will have to go again. Banan has decided to go, do you know what? I'm taking my teammates' advice. He knows more than I do. He's also gone into intermediate tyres. Daz, our race winner on Monday. We'll see how he's coping on the wets. Trying to have a look at how much spray is coming off them. There's not a lot. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the weather's just changed and started to go towards a lighter set of rain. It was really heavy at the start of the qualifying session. But after 5 minutes, we are starting to drop to a lighter form of rain. So maybe it's an intermediate set for most of the grid now. We will see what happens when these guys choose to drop in. Kimi takes provisional pole. Our first and only lap. Toddy's binned it T2. Toddy guarantees himself P10, but unfortunately he won't go any further in this qualifying session. He is out. There's your pace, 29.5 from Daz on the wet compound, whilst we're seeing a 27.5 from Kimi on the intermediate. So I'm presuming we will be seeing a few guys come in for the wet weather tyres changing to inters. Who have we got out on laps? We've got Mr. Peach. We'll see what he chooses to do here on the wet tyres, obviously. No DRS in the wet weather qualifying, of course, so there is your drag element will be hindering you even more on top of the wet weather. Surface water does break the traction a bit, so nearly Peach, nearly. He has kept it though. Maybe a bit overheating on these tyres. Yep, he is going to drop it into the pit lane. Willie takes provisional pole, 26.7. It's faster than Kimi. A big shout out to him for the provisional pole. Vaughn's still in the pit lane. Husky, we are halfway through. So Banana now on the intermediates, changed from the wet weather, so we'll see where he comes out. 26.7. That puts him 600ths of a second faster than the Ferrari. Ferrari being the power unit supplier to the Haas Formula 1 team, of course. So it is weird to see a consumer in front of the manufacturer. But here we are. $15 guys in the stream. That's what we absolutely love to see. Love to see you guys in the stream. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to all of you. Nice to see you all in there. I've just bashed my elbow on the desk. Ow! Oh, jeez. We're gonna ride on board with Daz. Just to see how he gets on. Pardon me, a bit of flatulence there from your streamer tonight, which is me, Rapid Causer, formerly Bong Rai. We are just gonna watch Daz tiptoe around to start his qualifying lap. Obviously, good luck to Daz. Good to see that you're not in the top 15. You're in the top 10 this week. I know he's in the stream, so good luck to him. We are going to go for our first wet weather Rapid Causer onboard lap of the season, and no better driver to do it with than Daz. So let's go. Let's break it down. Daz coming down now, down the turn, down the straights. No DRS on the laps as we have got wet weather. 150, 100 board, braking around 65 metres through turn 1. Good chunk of curb on turn 2. What kind of lines are getting through 3? Keeps it tight. Little bit of lift in there. Gets the throttle back down around about the 65% mark of the corner. Hangs it out on the left hand side of the corner opening to 4. Down the hairpin for 4. Gonna go from the left hand side of the track. Keeps it, moves it over to the right. Now down the right for the tight right hander of 5. Bit of a lock up. Car's getting a bit squiffy, a bit squeaky there. Keeps it off that exit curve there. Not to invalidate, of course. Hangs it really out wide as he goes through 6 into 7 through the right hand of 8. Now we're going to go back up the hill. How's he taking 9? Good little bit of braking before, and then flat round 9. Little dance on the curb. Down into the hairpin of 10. Little lock up there from him as well. Through 10. Stays off the curbs of 11. Round the big top. Up the hill turn of 12. Takes as much of that entrance curb as he can. Through 14 and 15 now. The chicane complex. Through the left. Through the right. Dancing just over a little bit of the curb. Not too much. Not too much runoff either. Here he comes down through the last corner. Down onto the back straight. 25.3 puts him over half a second clear of the rest of the guys, and that is your provisional pole sitter with 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Rapid has got the job done, gives himself prime position for the race. That's is going to get here on the inters. Obviously, you can get a lot. The wear doesn't wear down too far. 25.0. He's 9/10 exactly faster than the next guy. Wow. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Vaughan's on an outlap. Willie's... Where's Willie dropped it? He's just retired? Yeah, I think when he's retired, I think he said he's had enough. I don't think he wants to go out and try and beat that time. We'll see what Vaughan can do, as we are going to sit on board with him. A big shout out to Hannah Scott. She has tweeted out our stream on her personal Twitter. So a big thank out to you there for sharing the stream. And if any of you have joined from that, good evening to you all. I am Rapid Causa, streaming the Euro Div 1 Virtual Grand Prix race we run in this league. We're coming to the end of qualifying. So if you join us now, you're in the time for the 33-lap slugfest that's going to be the Spanish Grand Prix. The race here in Monday was very interesting to see with tyre strategies. Obviously, there's always the chance of spinning here. This track can unsettle the car very quickly, especially with one tyres. So everyone's out. So obviously the session is going to end. So Rapid Daz, good luck to you from the pole position. We are just going to have to wait for this timer to run down. As we are going to move to the race part of this weekend. So there we go, the graphic now starts to clear away, so we are going to be moving to the race part now. Obviously, we will be seeing a little couple of minute break. We probably will be launching about the 1:45 time. Anybody who's racing in the stream, obviously can you just give me a quick time? I've gone off 20:45 for a race start time, but obviously if you guys have agreed to wait a little bit later, just let me know, just so I can prep the guys in the stream who are watching. But on pole position, we do have Rapid Daz. In second place will be Rapid Banan in the Haas, keeping him company. Rapid Willie and Protelusrum will be taking up the second rows in 3 and 4. Estwinger in the Sister Williams will line up on row 3 with Mr. Peach. Row 4 will be Kimmy and Rapid Vaughn. Those two keeping each other company. Chewbacca will be P9 and Rapid Toddy in the Sister Haas. Unfortunately didn't get a lap time in, but good luck to all of you guys and good luck to all 19 I believe we've got. So good luck to all 19 guys we've got in the stream and in the race. Hopefully hopefully we have a good one. And let's just see what can happen. We are just going to wait now, guys. Not too long. Couple of minutes, just whilst these guys in Div 1, obviously this is the top division we have on show tonight. So these guys are going to be looking to get everything right. Obviously they want to get their strategies, get fuel loads right, and obviously set the areas where they want to pit, get the lap time, their pit laps ready. Obviously some guys may want to push just that little bit further. It is 19 tonight. We don't have Kitch in the race. And obviously after the race, guys, we will be having an interview. So if you guys are sticking around, obviously you will get to see some of the guys who have raced tonight. And we'll get insights after the race as to how they think it's gone. If anything's gone on in the race that obviously our podium finishers have seen or have been involved in, fingers crossed it isn't. We always promote good, clean, healthy racing here in the Rapid Racing League, so hopefully we don't see too much going on. But we are going to be 60 seconds away from the race start. So hopefully we can have a good Grand Prix tonight. I mean, Kitch was our race winner last time out, and I know Daz didn't get any points. So if Kitch is sitting this one out, this is a good chance for Daz to go ahead and do what he does best, and get a good start to the Grand Prix and a good start to a kickstart to his career in the second round of season 2. Obviously, a win here in NPC will obviously see him going well. Yeah, we've been live for 69 minutes. Just waiting on the guys to ready up now. So it will be an overcast start, judging by the weather we can see in the top left of your screen. So this could suggest maybe cooler tyre temps, maybe a cooler track surface. So maybe these tyres may go a little bit longer here, but we have seen the soft compounds drop off quite quickly. So whether we're seeing our soft runners, try and drag them out and then, go soft hard, if they can go longer, if you've got a Sergio Perez in the grid. Rapid banana. Go, go, go! I don't know if the sound's meant to play or if I'm supposed to shout it, so I'll just shout it anyway. And if you get the sound, then you've got a collateral bit of enjoyment for yourself on a Wednesday evening. But please bear with us, guys. We are going to get into the action pretty quickly. Just got to respect that these guys need to make sure they've got everything set up, because as much as we race for fun here, these guys do take it a bit seriously. They want to have the best chance at a win. I mean, they are giving up nearly enough 2 hours of their night to race, so obviously they want to get it right. We respect that, and we hope you guys are going to have variation in the race, so we in the comments box and in the stream can see what's going on, see if we can keep us on our toes and guessing. Nope, I've just dropped in the darkened screen there. Here we go. So this is going to be this is your formation lap, guys. Lucas said he redeemed Formula 1 Rage earlier, but it didn't work. Oh my god, why are you there? There's some Formula 1 Rage for you, Luca. Keep you on your toes. Any guys watching the stream, that'll wake you up with some Formula 1 Rage. It's supposed to play an audio, but it hasn't. So let's see what tyres people are on. Where do I find it? There we are. Tyres, so Daz on the medium compound. I'm presuming he'll be running the same strategy he ran on NPC. Banan and Willie close behind him in second and third. They'll be starting soft compound tyres. And then you'll be looking at a good chunk of medium runners. Protaloosa, Estwinger, Peach, Kimi, Varno, all opting for your medium compound tyre. So they do give you slightly less grip, but they do increase your tyre life. That's what you've got to look at here. It's how long do you want to try and run on a tyre that may drop off. You want to try and get as max time out of it, or do you want to try and go aggressive, maybe take an extra stop if you can find pace. Round out our top 10, we've got Chewbacca and Toddy both opting for soft compound tyre. And then the rest of the grid after that, from 11th down to the back, all opting for your medium compound start. So we're just going to hop with Daz as he's coming down through 14 and 15 now. As we are just going to finish the end of the formation lap, and then everybody, we're going to get ready for a Grand Prix. 33 laps in Spain. Will it be Spain, or will it be Spain without the S? That's the question we're going to ask ourselves, guys. Everybody in the stream who's been watching qualifying, get your predictions in the stream. Let's have a conversation whilst the race is going on. You know, I like to talk back and forth for you guys. I like to see what you guys think. So get yourselves opinion in. Obviously, chat amongst yourselves. You know, you don't just have to talk to me. Get typing in the chat. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what's going on. So I am just going to strip things away now. There we go. So we are going to get all the guys on the grid now. We are just going to, yep, all guys on stream. So we've got 1 light on screen, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on screen, and it's lights out, and away we go. Round 2 in spin. Here we go. Daz has gone away. Banan is alongside him here. Is he going to get across as they come down? There is contact. Oh my god, there's a glitch. Oh, Banan has clipped with the Ferrari, but it's allowed Protolusum to creep through. Protolusum takes the lead from Daz. Daz in the Red Bull behind Kimi P3. So those two guys are at the back. Banan and Willie have had contact. So we will just quickly have a little look. Cheese is the wrong way around here. No damage on the car. Let's just have a look at Willie. Willie hasn't taken any damage. Has Banan took damage? No, neither of these guys have taken damage, so we will be seeing these guys move further up the grid. Obviously these guys have got quite a bit of pace, so hopefully we can see these guys climb back up. We'll jump back on board with Protolusum. Daz climbing all over the back of the Williams, running a bit wide there as Daz looking to prey back on him. Obviously in the Red Bull, looking to do what a Red Bull does and take the lead of Grand Prix. Through the early stages then, we will see position changes here, just so we can see what's going on. Let me just work it out. Position change. Where the hell are you? There, position change. So, Protolusum has actually climbed from P4. He's got himself into the lead. Kimi's also at 4 places. Who else are our big winners? Obviously, Banan and Willie's opting for a pit lane stop. So, we'll see what he's opting for. I'm presuming it's going to be the hard compound here. He does have wing damage. I didn't see any. But he is going to opt for a tyre change. Obviously, everyone moving past him now. Chewbacca's ghosted. So I don't know if we've got a disconnection there. Obviously he is going to be a lap down now, so we'll probably keep an eye on the other guys now. Protolusum still keeping himself in front of the Red Bull of Daz. Obviously Daz, our Division 1 champion for the guys who are joining us for the first time tonight, so we will be looking to see Daz try and get himself back in front of this Williams. Your tyre strategy is on screen. Will these guys be doing the medium hard? There's a 2-stop there, but we have seen guys do on this set of mediums. Obviously, I know Daz did it in NPC, but he did start on fresh set. So this won't be a fresh set for him. He is 3 seconds behind. He's going to crack open the RS. 3 tenths. Are we going to see a move now? Here he comes. He's going to have to go round the outside. As they're going to come down into turn 1. He's going to have to go around the outside, but Protolusum is going to have to yield here. He has to give him space. But there is going to be a long left down. But Daz keeps the pace with him. A little bit of ERS here to give him a good exit out of there. Down into the hairpin. Daz going to have the... Oh, Daz is going to get through. He is alongside. He is ahead at the minute. Good spatial awareness from these guys. But yeah, obviously, Protolusum keeps the car where it needs to be. Very good defensive work from him. Vaughn has picked up our first penalty. But the one thing Daz is going to have to worry about here is he does have Kimi, Estwinger and Vaughn. These top 5 just starting to edge away from the rest of the group. So we are going to be seeing a little gap type form. But obviously any of these guys, once DRS is activated, whether it's a DRS train, someone may break it here and go for a move. So we could be seeing some change of positions here. As we are just going to ride on board through this battle for the lead. We've got 5 cars in the running for it. We've got Protolusum, Daz, Kimi, Estwinger. Protolusum he's spun. Protolusum has spun. So obviously we do have to keep your eye out for him. He's got some overheated tyres. That's gifted it on a plate, but Kimi's got past Daz with the DRS. Is Kimi on? No, Kimi's also on the medium tyre. Obviously, someone, I believe it to be Hendo maybe in the Rapid Racing League channel, has engaged and said Rapid Vaughn is the official king of penalties. I will second that. Yeah, I agree. He is. If you guarantee a penalty, you know it's going to be from him. Bernard, on the other hand, taking our fastest lap. So Willie did choose to go for hard compound tyres. But we have got Estwinger in the Sister Williams to Proto Lustrum now in P3. So can we see some movement here? He's just having a little look, just pulls out just maybe to cool those tyres a little bit coming into the hairpin of 10. Connor just ghosted. I wonder if he's just spun there. He has dropped a bit far off. Oh, that's a brilliant camera angle. Yeah, just what we wanted to see. Trying to see if there was any damage taken because it was around 7 and 8. Yeah, brilliant. Cheers for this one. Damage on the silver arrows of Connor. So we are just going to move further through. Bit of a DRS train forming here behind Trey as Husky and Drago looking to get across. The Aston does defend hard. Has he kept the move? Keeps himself clear. Don't want to hit Drago. As he is, yeah, Drago's going to keep tucking him behind. Here he goes, good exit now. ERS active. This is a battle for P8. Drago is going to get, oh, he's taking a bit to the grass. That's going to hinder his exit pace. Him and Trey, oh, Trey's on AI. It's pushed Drago wide. Trey, if you're in the stream or if his friends are in the stream, you're going to have to remind him that he can't be in AI. Can't be in AI driving for this long. It's a race. You could sabotage someone's race. Someone please let him know. But obviously he can't be doing that. Your Nan's Wet was right down the bottom. Cheese picks up a 3-second penalty, but your Nan's Wet climbing back through the ranks now. So it's good to see him doing what he does best. He's starting to climb up. We know the lad's got pace. He's our Div 2 champion, guys. So obviously keep your eye on him, making his debut in Div 1 last week in the Alfa Romeo. Rapid Daz currently setting the fastest lap, 1:19.5. Vaughn, two 3-second penalties now. So Yunan's Wet now looking to try and get past Toddy. Trey has decided to leave the session. So we will see that car slowly slide down the ranks and to the back. As Yunan's Wet and Husky are having a bit of a scrap here. Here comes the McLaren. The McLaren says thank you very much. Husky did start P19, I believe. Yep, so he's up 11 places, got himself into the points. Let's see if he can keep going. Estwinger has picked up a penalty now. So we'll see what's going on. Your Nan's Wet has cleared Toddy, but Toddy is also going to benefit from DRS here, as he's probably got it from Chewbacca, who's currently a lap down. I believe him to be out of the session. As we are going to continue moving through, we are in lap 6. Yellow's in sector 2, where I believe we have a... That was Cheese, I believe, has spun. Looking to bounce back though, so fingers crossed we will be seeing a bit more of him further on in this Grand Prix. We've got Drago now looking to see if he can close back in on Husky. Vaughn here all right on board with as well. He's trying to catch up with these top 3. That's starting to stretch his legs at the front of the pack. He's currently 1.6 seconds ahead of Kimi and Estwinger and also Vaughn. Then we have a 2.7 drop off as Cheese is making it past 7k. Connor's picked up 5 seconds. He hasn't got the required time into the pit lane. Will take 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Obviously, you guys who know, pit limiters are active in here, so you will have to control the pace yourself. Make sure you get your limit of timings correct, otherwise you will be getting penalties. We'll probably be expecting Connor to be on hard compound tyres. Trey did disconnect actually, he is back. Yeah, hard compounds for the Mercedes, the solo Mercedes as well. We are going to have a little look at Estwinger here, as he is going to try and be looking to make a move. Good percentage of battery left. He can afford to burn a good chunk down here if he is saving through the lap. As he's going to get nice and close, not close enough to make a move. But we are going to maintain this little battle for P2. See what's going on. Husky's battling with Toddy again. Here we go. Toddy's staying with him on the soft compound tyre. Obviously those tyres will have done some substantial life now. Yep, 7 laps. Some of the guys in the stream from Monday were stating that soft started to go a bit manky after about maybe 4 or 5 laps. So it'll be interesting to see how the soft runners who started on them obviously have taken a good chunk out of them through their flying laps in quali from our top 10 runners. Interesting to see how they make them last, as Toddy is going to be starting to struggle on those, I believe. Cooler tyre temperatures may be involved through the cooler temperature. Big shout out to Kitch. Kitch, if you are about, do you want to hop into comms with me with you being Div 1? And give us some Div 1 insights if you're about. You're more than welcome to come and get me in the com box. Kitch, our big guy, the main man around here. My brother from Leeds. If you want to hop in, Kitch, obviously you are more than welcome to get yourself into commentary with me. We'll have a little vibe and a little powwow. See what's going on. Toddy now opting for, what's he going for? They are soft compound tyres. Yeah, no worries, Kitch. Kitch unfortunately won't be joining us for comms, but he is going to be hanging around for the stream afterwards. Oh no, sorry, my apologies. The graphic did show red tyres there, unless it's my eyes deceiving me. Daz picks up a 3-second penalty. Daz is human, guys. Kitch says he's eating some pie to get over it. Yeah, you enjoy that, mate. I hope it's Moorish. Mate. Pro Delusion looking to get past Drag up the inside on turn 10. It's the first move we've seen there in the couple of races we've had. Most guys obviously opting to go for the second part, which is our back straight pit lane slash DRS area. Estwinger has made the move for P2 on Kimi. We will sit on board with Kimi through a couple of laps here. This guy normally does tend to look after his battery quite well. So we'll see. Kitch saying, go on, Kimi, lad. Kimi, you're the man who has to do it for Kitch here. Shame you're not in the comments box, mate, Kitch, but whatever you're doing this evening, I hope you're having fun. Can't wait for you to be super sussing among us later. Anyway, Rapid Willie has got past Banan. Obviously, Banan's in the pits. A little flash to tyres. Banan going for medium compound tyres. 23 laps on a fresh set is doable, as we did see Daz do it earlier on NPC. Toddy also on the mediums, he could do it. I'm presuming those guys will be communicating as they are in Haas together. Yep, Luca, I'll be giving you as much info as I can. Obviously, yeah, I'll keep the tyre graphic on as much as I can as well. So you can see, I'll probably put it on towards the end for anyone watching who's going to be having a race in Div 2 tomorrow if you're in the stream. Looking to try and get some knowledge. We'll see what's going on. 21 guys in the stream. Absolutely amazing numbers for tonight's Grand Prix. Good evening to every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us in the race. As we are on a battle here for P2 between Kimi, obviously in an Alfa Romeo, and Estwinger. As these guys looking to do battle for P2, obviously, Estwinger and the Williams are up ahead. So it's a bit of a George Russell on Kimi type situation here. There's a few gaps starting to form. There's a big chunk, obviously. Vaughan picks up another penalty there. Let's see what the penalties look like. It's 9 seconds to Vaughan now. He has to be careful. Obviously, we are only a third of the way through the Grand Prix. to the guy who's using the Rapid Racing League. Which one is it? I'm presuming it might be Pajala. Or it could be Hendo. But whoever you are, good evening. As obviously I'm streaming through the Rapid Racing League channel. So you are me and I am you. I'm right. I said 2 names. Which one are you? Is it Pajala or is it Hendo? I don't know. Please tell me. Right, I tell you what, one of you are being pretty sus right now. Anyway, back on board with the battle. I'm Chucky, do you want to play? Kimmy looking at, obviously, just saving the battery. What's Estringer's battery like? Estringer now dropping on that battery. We've got a yellow in sector 2. It's around turn 6. I wonder if someone's just gone a bit wide. We will monitor that one. Let's see what's going on. We'll have a little look as Husky's looking to gonna get past Inan's way. Good exit out of the last corner. Sun's starting to come out now in Spain. Good evening, Pajala. Good eye, mate. How you doing? You talking? As Husky gets the job done on your nan's wet. Pressure's on now as the 2 teammates are going to be doing battle. Obviously, I'm sure they're in comms and they have their strategy lined up, so we probably won't see too much conflict between those guys. But we'll see. Banan picks up 3 seconds now. So we'll have a quick look at the penalties. Daz and Estringer 3 seconds each. So as it stands, Estringer would have to pass. Would have to pass Rapid Daz for the Grand Prix win, rather than just get within that 3 second window just to take the position by default. Kimmy then looking to probably stay with Estringer. He can just take the position by default if things stay as they are 20 laps from now. Peach 3 seconds, so he kind of he's got plenty of time. 3 seconds isn't too much compared to Vaughn picking up 9 seconds. Now Vaughn finished P4 in NPC, then obviously I think he had 9. It could have been 12 seconds worth of penalties, and he did drop from 4, finishing P7 in the end as P8 did spin. Which cost it could be more damaging. This is why you have to be careful with your penalties in the races. I know Luca's in the stream. Luca, I don't think I've ever seen you get a penalty, as we have seen your nan's wet going back, testing the water the inside of the McLaren. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Luca take a penalty. I think you took one in Monza, right? One in Div 3. But apart from that, I don't think I've ever seen you take one. Estringer picks up a second 3 second penalty now. So that's 6 seconds. Plenty of breathing space in P3 for Kimmy now, as that does put him currently P2 as it was to finish. So we will monitor that. 19 guys in the stream, so good evening to all of you. And I'm probably saying hello to the same people, but some people like to come and go as they move through the race, so obviously good to see you guys. We're going to have a quick look at the tyre compound now and see how people are getting on. So yeah, we're looking at 13, 14 laps. Most guys have made their stops. There is the stop window somewhere. Where are you? There we go. Yep, so pretty much all the bottom half making their stops. But we are going to be looking towards these top guys. We're probably going to be looking as Trey boxes. So is he going medium hard, or is he going to 2-stop? This could be an interesting one from him. Trey sat P8 guys on the window. He's going soft, so it will be a 2-stop. There is yellow sector 3. Who is that sideways? Was that? I think that might have been Cheese. sliding it through in the AlphaTauri. Trey's still ghosted here on the soft compound. I'm not sure if he's still left. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll keep an eye out. Proto did start right up the grid. He was running P1 for a bit. He's on the hard compound now, so he will be going to the end on those tyres, not favouring the two-stop. How many people are in Rapid Racing Extra, guys? Wow, so there's over 20 people in. There's 20 in here now. So you're looking at about 40 guys are tuning in across both the leagues. Obviously we've got Division 3 running on Rapid Racing League Extra, and obviously we've got Rapid Racing League here now with me for Div 1. So obviously if you are supporting drivers, obviously you're more than welcome to hop in between the streams. If you are just interested in how the two divisions are comparing and how they're getting on, obviously hop in between the two. You've got me, and I believe you've got Hendo in comms, Luca. Is that right? Hendo's commentating Division 3. Just to cover that one for guys in the stream. As the two McLaren boys now starting to close up, so we'll be seeing what's going on here. Obviously, Vaughn and Husky have swapped. Obviously, Nanswet is closing in. All the guys at the front. Kimmy's gone hard. Espringer hard. Whilst we've been looking at other numbers. Yeah, I thought you would be. So Luca's mate abounding rooms in Div 3. Good luck to him, mate. Obviously, I know you'll speak to him before I do. Tell him from Bong I Ride that I passed on my best for the season. But obviously here in Div 1, we've still got a race in our hands here. I mean, obviously Daz starting to take control of this race pretty quickly now. 8 seconds is the gap. Obviously a couple of guys have pit who are in between. Vaughn gets a bit squiffy there. This will allow your Nanswet just to keep the pressure on. Obviously he is going to move a little bit of a squiggle there. As your Nanswet now looking to put the pressure on the McLaren. Here they go. He's going to have to go the long way around. Vaughn doing very, very well there, just to say no, not a chance, you're not getting through there. Trey is back in the race again, so good evening to you again. Yeah, near enough this is probably our closest battle. There is a bit of a field spread starting to form, as you guys can see. So for those guys who are just hopping in for some fun, or you guys are watching for the first time, so obviously your field spreads. So from the leader down over, this is where, you know, these cars aren't too bunched up. Cars are starting to spread. So you're starting to see gaps. People are out with DRS zones. So Drago 1.4 down from Toddy. His teammate behind him 3.7, 1.2, 2.1. That's the field spread we're starting to see in this Grand Prix. Which in the middle part of the race in NPC we also did see. So whether this thing is going to be something that continues, whether this is the track. Obviously I know you do have quite a few high-paced corners, whether these guys are just starting to back away, not to be carried by dirty air off track into penalty areas, or even just to try and break off that excessive wear, because the tyres do drop off quite quickly here. So we don't want to see too much. You don't want to be forced to have to adjust the strategy because of your tyre wear. But moving down the back straight now, your Nanswet going to be looking to make a move on Vaughn again. Obviously Vaughn probably doing a good job to promote here. We are going to be moving into the window for the one-stoppers. These are the guys who'll be running medium soft. So you've got Daz, Peach, Husky Vaughn, your Nan's Wet. These guys will be looking for your one-stop strategies. Where we'll just review the penalties. Vaughn now up to 12 seconds. So hopefully when he gets those softs on, he's going to find a bit of extra pace. Down to 8% on the battery. So he is going to empty that tank and then go for it, I believe. Links in the chat for anybody who's there. Obviously you guys who want to just hang about in the Discord and see what's going on news-wise. Or if you're looking to try and get into the league racing system and you want to come and join the Rapid Racing League or anything. The Discord link's in the chat. The link for the Instagram's in the chat. And if you also type in on YouTube Rapid Racing League, all one word, it'll bring up highlights. So there's highlights from all the Grand Prix races we do here. There'll be some from last season, some from this season, if they're up yet. We've got highlights. Pajala runs a Yano overtake of the week. There's also our trailer on there. There's lots of good content on the YouTube channel for you guys to go back and watch. Your Nanswet trying around the outside again. He is going to get his elbows out here. Ziv MK is wide. He is right at the back. But Vaughn has again held on to this place. Your Nanswet staying with him. Obviously he's not going to get a move there done. But obviously this is our battle. They're going to ride on board with the Alfa Romeo now and see a few things from his perspective. As he nearly clips the back of the diffuser of the McLaren. Where the one guy's a bit cautious on the brakes and one guy's a bit nervous or a bit eager. But this battle continues as we are on lap 20. None of our front five have opted for a pit stop yet. Obviously the life cycle of these tyres currently 19 laps. But then you've also had the qualifying time. So you've had an out lap, in lap, and obviously your flying laps. Oh, Vaughn is very squiggly there. He did just clip the curb. This is what I was saying before in qualifying, and I did say in NPC. Once the tyres are starting to wear, this is where corners like turn 11 over that hill, and obviously turn 9, because obviously with the power you're needing to apply to get round, or turn 11 has a high curb, the tyre wear, once the air gets under the car, that can cause a balance shift. The car might get a bit squiffy, so you need to make sure that you are keeping it right. Keep your eye out on these guys. Vaughn really starting to struggle on the mediums. But Charles says Vaughn having a great race, only 12 seconds in penalties. He is improving. Yeah, he's improving. Normally I'd expect at least freaking 15 or 16 by now. Sorry, 15 to 18, or maybe a fat. But he hasn't pit yet, so there is a 5-second Pajala. I am going to give you odds of 3 to 10. On a 5-second pit stop. Will there be a 5-second penalty on the pit stop? That is the question for you. We have yellow flags all over here. Ziv MK has DNF, or he may have retired in the pit lane. I'm trying to see what's going on. Is that Connor? Yeah, it looks like it's Connor. Yeah, he's binned it. He's lost a wing. Down in P17. Obviously adapting to the wheel. Obviously fantastic to see the lad moving it. Take it, put me down for $50. Ah, 50 bucks. Why am I to $1 scratchy? 50 bucks. All bets are paid out by Hendo. So 3 to 10 would get you $150, I believe. I might be wrong. My math might not work. No, 3 to 10. No, that's it. I won't do it. Div 3 doesn't seem to be going so well. Seems to be getting a bit interesting. Yanan's Wet has cleared the McLaren, but Banan again flying lap. Fastest lap, sorry. Say what, Luca, with me not racing in Div 2 anymore, maybe I should hop into Div 3 and show these guys how to do it. Need be. Kimmy now all over the back. Kimmy's gone hard tyres here. Interesting. They pitted a bit earlier. Him and Estringer. Daz has pit for the softs. Mr. Peach coming in behind him. What movement are we going to see from the Alpine boys? Presumably soft tyres, you wouldn't go anything else. Obviously, you can't run 2 stints on the same tyre in a Grand Prix. If it doesn't rain, you have to change compound. So these guys have done the hard work. Luca, if you are watching, these guys have done the hard work. They have shown, obviously, that a 20-odd lap stint on the tyres is possible. As Husky inherits the lead, but Daz obviously on this a lot fresher set of tyres on the soft. So we will ride on board with him as he is just starting to swallow that lead and make it vanish from Husky. Husky obviously did start last, so he has done exceptionally well to get himself up there with a 1-stop and putting himself on the fastest 2 compounds in the Grand Prix that are on offer. Luca, what lap are they on in Div 3? Just a quick one. As we ride on board with Daz, I'm presuming Husky's going to box this lap. So we'll look at gap from the leader, if I can here. So from the leader, we're going to be looking at Husky coming out. He's comfortably going to come out top 6. Obviously, he has got a couple of guys on the hard tyre now. As him and Nanswet are going to pit. So it's going to be interesting to see, can these guys on the softs come out and put the pressure on these guys on the hards? Eswinger and Kimi there. What we're going to see. Vanity has binned it. We are going to see a safety car. This is a big shout out to the guys behind. Brought the loose one's going to miss out. There's a few guys missing out now. But anybody who's not in that pit window, Tristan, yeah, greatly worked out for him. So we're probably going to see him go for a set of softs. Now he's got guys in front who are going the distance on hard and mediums now. So this blows it wide open. A lot of guys soft compound tyres. Kimi Estwinger and Pro Delusion, they've done all the work that they've had to do. They've got the strategy correct that they needed. Lucas had his messages deleted by moderator. So, yeah, all these guys now are just going to take the hit. So this could be a sprint now towards the end, or via yeah, all these guys now going to be looking. Daz is going to be looking to really... penalties are going to play in now. 11 seconds from Estwinger. So this is going to be interesting now. It's going to be I'm going to say about 6 or 7 laps. Cheese, if that's happened, just clip it, mate, and I'm sure it'll be cleared up by the stream. We've only got the 2 DNFs. Chewbacca's just lagged out, I think. He's just floating around. He's about 9 laps down. Cheese with the disqualification, but he's mentioned something in the chat, so that'll get looked at. But penalties wise now, Vaughan P7, but he's got 12 seconds, so this is going to be interesting. Penalties is going to play into effect here with not long left on the clock. Yeah, I've got it open, Luca. We are just going to cruise through this situation now. Obviously, the pack are going to be close. Vaughan has hit your nan's wet. Put 17 seconds up for Vaughan on now. But he has impacted your nan's wet with 5 seconds. Which we haven't seen what's going on. Safety car staying out again. We do have Trey at the back who hasn't caught the pack. We are just gonna enjoy a little breather here. Obviously, there is now 6 laps left. Sorry, maybe 7, including 33. Surely we will be seeing the guys. But yeah, safety car is going to come in. Daz will obtain the role of safety car now. As what happens in real life, Daz is the pace setter now. So strength in his hands. Obviously, he will be getting the giveaway. We'll just hop next to his little helmet there, just sitting on his shoulder. Is he just going to maintain his tyre and brake temps here? As he is just going to balance it. Obviously, everyone's going to be running full tanks of ERS now. Yeah, everybody running full tanks. Yeah, that's noticed. Obviously, Caltador Ricky, if the penalty is being given unfairly, that will be given and removed. But we are going to get back underway now. This is a race for the last 6 laps, as these guys are starting the battle again now. We are going to come down into turn 1 on board with Daz. Kimi there now clearing Estwinger. Can he stay within the 3 seconds from Daz, or is Daz going to get away from him and take the lead? Estwinger now obviously looking to keep up. Any of these guys, this is where the penalties obviously. Estwinger with 11 and Vaughan with 17. There's a huge impact here. I am going to keep the penalties on for the remainder of the race now, because if there's any debates with a couple of guys who picked up 5 seconds there, if these need to be adjusted, then I need to have the delta times right at the end of the Grand Prix. So obviously you guys all know where guys are. We all know they're all in the softs, and we all know this is a race to the end. So just for the benefit of what's going on, if you guys are wondering what's going on telemetry wise, I am just leaving penalties on. This is just to make any end of race clarification easy for people to discuss. Varno picks up another 3 seconds, gives him 20 seconds now. That would put him P14 at the time of finishing, knocks him right down. Daz absolutely flying now. But he is going to have to get his foot down on the last 4 laps, because Kimi would take the win here as it stands. There is some battles, obviously. Varno can do what he can to obstruct, but Mr. Peach is right alongside the McLaren. ERS on. Burned most of it off now, as Peach. As he is looking, yep, he's going to get through from Vaughn, who is Soren still on the hard tyre yet. Yeah, Vaughn's still on the hards. Interesting. We're just going to give it a go for whatever he's got, try and help his teammate out. I'm going to stay on board with the battle here now, as I am going to change interval to guys. Husky obviously going to be looking to push past Estringer. He will get the position by default, but obviously I'm hoping that he doesn't want to take a risk. Banan moves himself up to 6 seconds on penalties. Daz has got a bit slippy there. Banan's retired, yeah, Banan's binned it. Safety car! There is a oh my god, this is huge! We have safety car again, lap 29, just 4 laps left. Oh my god, Banan, what the hell have you done? You've caused an absolute ruckus. Jeez! Oh my god, this could be interesting now. Really, really interesting now, guys. We are going to have to go around to catch the safety car, as the guys have already gone through. So this is going to play right into Kimi's hands. This is massive now for the guys. Again, 3 seconds from him in the Grand Prix. This is going to have to be major. I think they might get 2 laps. We may get 2 laps. Yeah, obviously Banan dropped. Banan, for the guys who haven't seen obviously on the screen, Banan did drop it turn 9. So that's the hill where the DRS is. So that's a DNF for him. So as it stands then, this is going to seriously cripple the guys with penalties. This is really going to cause some damage. This could be good news for Portaloos from Drago, Freitag, and Trey. Potentially even Connor now, who's going to get himself right back down. A couple of laps with some of the substantial penalties, mate. If you're in the stream, you could still find yourself picking up a couple of points here. Yeah, this is interesting now. Kimi, the man after midnight, taking P1 in Viva España. Viva España. So, it looks like we're going to have an interesting couple of races as they catch the safety car. Daz nearly passing it. I'm presuming that the safety car will just do this lap. However, there is guys right at the back. There's Willie and Chewbacca, I believe. Is that Chewbacca? It's Chewbacca. Who's he with? Yeah, Chewbacca and Willie are still on the pit straight, whilst these guys are going through Sector 1. Down into Sector 2. What, is my singing going to make the highlights? Yep, safety car's coming in. Bajala, can I have my double overtake from Bahrain put into the Yano overtake of the week? I've never made it into any footage that we've used for league propaganda. I say propaganda, it's not during the war. But I've never had any league footage in, so if you could get my double overtake that I put in the Div 2 chat and Div 1, I'd appreciate that for my commentary work. Right, 2 laps left. We're going to have 32 and 33 to go. Daz is going to have to clear 3 seconds over Kimi. But Kimi is not going to make that easy. We are going to ride on board with Kimi here for the getaway. Daz just keeping him back as long as possible. I think he's shot it. I think he's shot. This is big. This is very, very big. This is the battle we're going to be watching now. It was Div 2. It was Div 2 Bahrain Pajala this season. It was last week. There's a double overtake from Hendo on 2 Alphas, and there's me on a McLaren and somebody else. I can't remember who it is. You had 2 double overtakes in Bahrain. 1 turn 1, 1 turn 4. Anyway, so I mean, even Husky. This could be. I mean, Daz could find himself P3 here. In a race where he's looking for redemption on an unlucky circumstance from Bahrain. And was he looking to get himself maximum points? Connor picks up 3 seconds. Not too much to worry. Toddy has left the session. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Daz is a second, but he's going to have to get his foot down. This is the lap to do it. Come on, Daz. Let's see what you've got. I'm sure Husky's going to keep some pressure. These two in a battle may put the pressure on. This may allow Daz that little breathing space, as it is 1.2. He has to find 1.8 seconds this lap. As the guys are starting to throttle about, these guys in the mid-pack now starting to fight with each other. The two, it's a Williams and an Alpine now fighting with each other. Vaughn just sitting behind, obviously on the hard compound tyre. But I am going to monitor Husky. Husky and Kimi, now this could be the position for the lead. Husky doesn't have the battery that Kimi does. But obviously he is going to give it everything. One mistake here, a little bit of pressure. This can cause a disaster in the last lap of the Grand Prix. Asmore says, honestly, in these races, just avoiding penalties and driving clean will get you podiums and wins. 1.5 seconds isn't going to be enough. Daz still having to find another 1.5 seconds here, minimum, to get himself in the clear. Which I don't think is going to happen unless Kimi's going to let him have it. It's not going to happen. He's run wide. That's going to allow the gap to come back down. It does. So Daz will take the checkered flag, but our race winner is going to be Kimi. Husky takes P2. Daz on the podium. Right, now this is where things are going to chop and change. So Proto Lustrum has taken P4. P5 for Mr. Peach. El Drago takes P6. Freitag P7. Trey, Yananzwe and S-Swinger are going to run out the points. As Vaughn is going to drop down to P12. Yeah, it's P12 for Vaughn, which is what I did say earlier. Obviously 20 seconds of penalties have killed him. But then obviously if there is a collision with him and Yananzwe, 5 seconds either way will be taken off. So we could see Vaughn P11, I believe. So obviously there may be position changing. But we are going to get the top 3 in for interviews now. So fingers crossed we can get the interviews to work. Get you guys some interviews with the guys. Obviously because there's a lot of talk about in this drama these last couple of Grand Prix laps. So let's get these guys in and see what's going on. So we are just going to wait for the guys just to hop in after the race. Obviously these guys will include their audio and then we'll get a little interview going. Let's have a look. Who have we got? We've got the boys in. Everybody's here. What a bloody last couple of laps that was. Wow. So we had the safety car and then we had Banan Binet on the restart. So we'll start with Daz. Daz, who won here on Monday, obviously the 3-second penalty is inevitably cost you that one. Do you think maybe without the second safety car, that could have been a 3-second gap over Kimi towards the end?
It would have been close, half a tenth, maybe a second, but I don't think so. No.
Was it because you guys? I did have a quick look, and you the pace of you two breathing room there, Daz, get away.
That's for sure. Yeah.
But I mean, obviously it's with Kitch not racing for you, Daz. It's I mean, all points are points. So you've got good points on the board to close that gap down, obviously because of the disastrous circumstance that happened in Bahrain.
Yeah, it's a little bit of redemption, a little bit of points back. Yeah, I can only make the most of situations like this. So yeah.
Definitely. How are you feeling about is it Azerbaijan round 3 we've got next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of practice, I'll get there.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Well,
so
good luck for next week. Obviously,
Thank
hopefully,
you.
I mean, I'm sure you'll have Kitch back. He'll be putting the pressure on you.
For sure, yeah.
P2 is the guy who started last on tonight's grid, and we didn't even know if he was actually going to be in qualifying or even in the race. I had to give him a warning that qualified 3 was halfway through so he could get into the race. But he's got P2. Big shout out to Husky. Talk us through it, mate. How did you feel the race, man?
Yeah, pretty good. Kept my pace pretty much all the race on the mediums. I was always going to be committed to the one stop, no matter how the tyres or condition were. So
yeah,
pulled it out, and yeah, P2. I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm presuming there was a bit of communication between you and Vaughan, because I did notice that you very quickly switched places there. Did you ask him to do any Perez type stuff just to keep people back, or?
To be fair, you offered it up straight away with the safety cars. I'll try and back up as much as I can them so you can get away. But when I did catch him, I got round and then I slowed down to try and keep him in DRS, to keep him with me. But unfortunately, Inansware had so much pace, so it was just losing us time behind Peach.
Yeah. And then obviously going into that last little sprint, did you feel like you maybe could have eked past Kimi and got the full 25 there, or?
I think maybe a couple more laps, a little bit of DRS might have just pinched it, but I think he might have, may have just had the pace on me there. I did have a little dive on S-Wing to get me into that position. Clean, I want to say clean, but yeah, that was good.
Yeah, definitely. Well, good luck in Baku. Obviously, more good points for you McLaren boys on the board into next week.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully Jack doesn't get as many penalties. No.
Yeah, 20 seconds of penalties he's actually finished on tonight, guys. 20 seconds.
There you go.
And we are going to move on to our race winner, Kimi. Big congratulations to you. I'm trying to remember where you started. Where did you start? P5, P6, somewhere like that? P7, wow. Well, that's a solid drive from you. Obviously committed to the one stop, I believe. But we actually know, did you drop on the hards? Oh well, that's definitely good to hear. Everybody's saying that your mic's muted. Did you get the? Okay. So for the guys in the stream, Kimi said that he was looking, he noticed that the tyres he was on weren't going to make it for the one stop to go on the softs. So he has dropped to the hards. And also to a big shout out to Max in the chat, support Kimi throughout the race. So obviously a big shout out to you. Peach has said technical difficulties from Kimi never seems to amaze me. bit of friendly humour. You and between us. Classic steering wheel, no! How would you feel about Baku then? No, Kimi, you will not have the audio. But obviously, since the carney, I will congratulate you once again on behalf of myself. A great last couple of laps from you three there. It was brilliant. And obviously, good luck to you. Hopefully, there'll be a few more interviews on the podium. But obviously, as you said, that anyone could win, Kimi. Yeah, definitely, this proves that anything can happen right to Brie. And no win is easy for you guys. But, you know, to do win, because this league is tough. I wouldn't like to win this. I think I'd be 2 laps. I know where my limit is. I just sit out the way. It's fun. But obviously, we'll leave it there for MP Monday. And then obviously, so thank you very much to everybody who's watched us in the stream. I know a lot of you have dipped away, but those guys still there. Thank you for joining us. And obviously, we'll see you guys on Monday. Tomorrow night, same time as tonight, we've got Division 2. I won't be there, but yeah, we're going to see what's going on. Someone's going to get raided, so I'll let Pajala take over. There will be a thing going on the mic anyway, and I believe if any of you guys are around, we might be playing Among Us or something like that.
Alright, we'll catch you in a bit. Have a good one.
See you all later.